see
Now
after
is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway on Sunday Night Primetime. Gets around him. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
So we got him this season.
He's living right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's serious, buddy. It's going to hurt you off,
Nicely
man.
bit off. A pretty decent gain.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now a toss left for Pacheco. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once you made the read,
I thought he was a fucking referee, nigga. I've been seeing him. I thought he was a fucking referee.
Nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it will be incomplete.
everyone rolls into the Super Bowl saying, hey, I'm confident, I'll just do what I did before. But let's face it, you got to be wary of the jitters going into a big game like this. Super Bowl's unlike any other game you're going to play.
And now he's starting out 0 for 2. We'll see if he can rebound. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Short throw held in by Kelsey. Throwing far off the 10.
No.
That effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And again, it's Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Damn.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
2nd and goal from the 1. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. 5-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he spoke very eloquently and passionately on media day about what a victory here would mean for him. He knows this just isn't any other game. This is the kind of game that stays with you for a while.
Broke his ass.
If there's anyone on this field
Good
tonight
shit.
who's most ready for
Broke
this
his
moment,
ass.
I think it's this man right here.
A gain of 15. First down, Jaguars.
On first down, right back to ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Watch out, dude. Drop my dude.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown.
Rufus one, that's going to be intercepted. A heck of a move. And the Chiefs will take over possession here up at the 34.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Oh, shit.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Yes. Right back there. Only is
What's this?
Now Mahomes.
Fuck, I see it in
Force it in, and it's intercepted.
6.
Picked up by
Damn.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This defense.
I seen him slide. I don't even know why I still do it.
Here on the game's biggest stage.
I should
Perfect
really
descriptor there because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
It's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Hey, 43, 43, 15 at the 48-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes.
Oh my God. Another one. Gee, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
God damn it. Just do a fucking another one. Yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Thomas brings it in.
And the bitch can rear out that motherfucker.
Inside the 30.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Jaguars.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. A short throw there to Strange.
Boy, yeah, you better play. You better play. Boy, look at you, bro. Knock that bitch up out you, boy. Damn, boy.
Ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 8-6 our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A give to ETN running right. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
At the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Easy. Read him 24. Read 24.
On second down, ETN once more. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line. Just a yard of the pickup to leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Lawrence will throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as the Super Bowl progresses?
Looking to throw is Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Mahomes going to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Shoves him away. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Isaiah Pacheco, his 2nd touchdown in the Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead moves to 15-6. Just a 4-play drive that time. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Come on, let's go for the interception.
Fights through it. And they were waving him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Here's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game, because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
first and 10. It's ETN. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now.
Think of a character. Answer all the questions real. Don't lie. Answer the questions real. And then see if you get your character right.
Washington in motion left.
Whatever answer it is.
Lawrence.
What is asking? Is your character real? Is your character real? Yes or no? Answer all the questions. Think of a character. And then answer all the questions correct.
The number one thing they look for in a quarterback, when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it,
then let me know if it gets your character.
In this case, just a little bit too much.
Looking to throw Lawrence.
Same. Yeah, bro.
Can't find a receiver, and he's knocked down. Michael Dana.
Big loss.
In there to get it for a loss of
Big
9
loss.
yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
On
4th down on his Logan Cook to punt. Nico Remigio deep for KC. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Hey, pause it.
And this will be down just inside
Pause
the
it.
30.
Okay, go to options. Settings. Okay, so oh, there you go. Go right here. Classic. Circle. Yeah, there you go.
Hard line.
Okay.
We have
No.
reached
I
the 2-minute
should have been there.
warning.
That shit.
In fact,
It's
just
kind of
under 2
unfair.
minutes to play
You can't kick
in the
field
opening
goals
half
because
of
this
this
shit's
year's Super
so
Bowl.
fucking hard to goddamn
KC
kick.
offense out of the huddle,
You
ready
got it
for
right?
their next drive. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Yeah, whatever I try to fight there.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a
Got it again.
He could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Bringing up on a minute to play in this 1st half. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll try to pick it up himself. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target.
Let me see.
Kelsey on the touchdown pass.
See.
And the Chiefs
still banging up somebody?
look good here in the 1st half of this Super
Really?
Bowl.
They have really had their way so far
It
in the
really
1st
dropped.
half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead.
Think of
They
one
know
character.
no lead is safe
You
in
got to
this
answer
league,
all the
so they
questions
decided to try
honestly.
their best
Can't
to
lie.
get one more as they headed into the
Ask you
half,
some
and
questions.
they
You
got
got
it
to
done.
answer it honestly.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
The Chiefs will set
You
up
can't read it? Yeah.
Mahomes will throw for it. Now he'll tuck this and run. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat.
It's my fault.
Establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head. Because
you just take them one carry and answer all the questions based off the carry.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Now what's this? They fake the strike. He'll throw it. And that is kind of wide up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
The RPO
Like a TV show.
That went down the field for Strange. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime maybe it did them a world of good.
There's ever a chance to regroup. It's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes
she's not friends with it. No, so the answer is no.
And sometimes you just have to take it to another spot.
That's really not no which either.
The defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
I think she was in there. Wow. Come on, man. Hit this nigga.
That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
I think she did turn into a princess.
How about the defense? Figured that one out.
I'm saying, let her answer the question. You just help her read.
And lost yardage.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for it, here's ETN. And this will be a Jaguar.
You saw that dude move in slow motion?
Gets him to about the 44.
Oh, yep. See? Told you. Yep.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on its own side of the field.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20. Right?
Showed a little faith in the defense, too, right?
Yeah. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right.
Yeah, you good, bud.
You good? Sure.
Yeah.
Around the line of scrimmage. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
I'm gonna think of a character. He's gonna help you answer the question.
Try down to the 10.
Oh.
Touchdown, Jaguars. 43 yards for Travis Etienne. And the Jags get a bit closer. No going for two. They'll kick the point after.
Cartoon, Soldier Boy, what name? Maybe Sergeant them. They had.
Through the raindrops, something good. And that'll cut the lead.
If she say no, there ain't no. But you gotta think of only one character, not more than one. Think of one person, one character.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. Nice little juke.
Oh, teammate. Oh,
He's across midfield and down to the 43.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh 7 downs.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march.
Look, you just can't just be answering random questions. You got to understand what you answer. If not, don't play this shit.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not...
Taken down, back at the 25. Joshua Hines-Allen in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 4th down.
Martin, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He'll try to do it himself.
Yes, nigga.
That man was down really humble.
I thought I was going to get caught that first tackle, but
that's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon, and he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Travis Etienne of the Jags offense set to take over again here. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score here in the third quarter. In motion,
what character are you thinking of?
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the
What movie?
To crown a champion, we are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to win.
You gotta know what you gotta know. You gotta know what you're describing. You can't just say some elephant from a movie. Because if they say, is it from the movie such and such, you're gonna say no because you don't know.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence. That one down the field for Strange. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out.
You gotta go back.
It will be 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, Lion.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he is caught. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Second catch for him.
Good job, baby socks.
For 1st down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Oh, this nigga is running that bitch. Oh, what the fuck? Nigga running that motherfucker. How the fuck? That's your quarterback? How the fuck is this nigga making it up out of there? Oh, for real? Bro, that nigga making it up out of that bitch. He ain't even the fastest. It's just he just getting it so clean, there ain't nobody catching his ass.
Sometimes the receivers just
I don't know how you feel. Like, you try to tackle Alex, sometimes it's like,
if I fuck up once, I'm coming. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to answer the questions honestly. Yes. What it say? I can't read the way the fuck over there. Associated, yes.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. KC's offense ready to take over. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
As long as you be honest with the questions, it's going to get your character.
He's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
No, you were just sitting there answering questions. That's why I said you can't do that. No, yes, you was. I caught you when you were doing it. You just can't sit there and be like, yeah, no, yeah. It's never going to get because you ain't being honest. You got to be honest with the questions they ask you. Like, think of Knuckles. Think of Knuckles, and I bet once they start asking you questions, they gonna get it. He getting back. That's so true.
yes.
And it's going to be 3rd down and forever.
Yeah, I think he goes.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And Mahomes will do it himself. He fights him off. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
It's 4th down.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's got it in, complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
The answer is they might. You never know who they're thinking about.
3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Mahomes will do it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Oh, come on. I'm just going back this way.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone.
You can say no, it's still gonna get it.
I'm the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Toss right side to Pacheco. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Oh, man.
Trying to carve it, they string him out and stop it.
They got
The
it
big
right.
guy there showing some agility. He just flowed from his
You're supposed to try
detailed
to think
position
of.
in order to make that play.
You can't lie, but you're supposed to try to think of a hard.
Here's Pacheco once again. And again, he's
Boy,
going to
you
be
make that
stopped
shit
up
fall.
at the
Let that shit
line
out.
of scrimmage.
That's enough of that. Let that shit out.
After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play.
Let the chair down. Let the chair down. Let the chair
I
down.
mean, look at who he has under center right now.
Really get
If
the
you
fuck
can't trust
up.
him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down. Keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. He'll try to do it himself.
Oh, no.
If I had more time,
Jaguars are going to get the ball back
we're worse than
on
trying to
turnover as they hold on 4th down. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
hey,
Here's Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, no.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Good.
Let's go.
Pretty good for the next.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
Wow, nigga.
And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3.
I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Lawrence.
Oh no!
He's got a man complete. Look at the big man Ramo. Inside the 20.
Flag and then
Just
they
in the
bullshit.
time, so they get the touchdown.
wow,
they
seriously,
need.
dude.
Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
Damn, dog, that's crazy. Nigga, that's crazy.
To possibly take this to overtime.
One of the biggest plays in Super Bowl history unfolding before our eyes. They need 2 to tie. They're going to try
Stop him.
And he is in. And the Super Bowl is tied.
That just happened,
I
bro.
took us to overtime like he about to take us to overtime on this shit. That's crazy.
So what a Super
Kick shit
Bowl
way
this
better
has
like
been.
that.
All tied in the final
Come
minute
on, take that
as
bitch to the
it kicks
high.
away.
Take it to the high. 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 Take it to the high.
And they'll get him down inside the 30
More
to
defense,
27. This is 1st and 10.
And that's my fault. I called the timeout. trying to be funny and they let you thought you gonna throw an interception.
Mahomes will do it himself. We'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
That's the only way you can really.
That's too far. I ain't gonna be able to kick that. Nigga, you tripping. I ain't gonna be able to kick that.
I'm gonna get some yards, huh?
So that field goal ain't happening, man. It's either all out of all for it's all or nothing. Dude. That field goal ain't gonna cut it.
Down.
Oh.
Mahomes will throw.
No!
Complete. 1 second left to go.
Fuck.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
Damn, dog. He can't kick no field goal that far.
Sidelines. We take a break. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted.
No. Yes. Nigga, thank you. But goddamn, what like the 4th interception this game? This nigga can't throw for beans now. Damn.
Man, why can't better?
Yeah, that fucking that's crazy. Damn. Overtime in both fucking games.
All right, whoever get the ball first, go first, right?
This nigga do this shit. Jaguar. You ain't never played with it before?
Yeah.
Yeah, you played with it before?
Mm-mm.
That was what I'm saying. That's crazy. That supposed to beat your ass.
I will call tail. So you
I
can get
ain't
the
beat your ass on neither one of them. I ain't beat your ass on 2K. I won. I ain't beat your ass on this. I'm finna win, but shit. How overtime work? First must go.
Or they give you the 10 scores.
Start this overtime.
Hell out of that bitch.
That one not returnable. It's over the back.
All right, let me search it. Let me see.
Up at the 30-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was.
Wow,
that team's guaranteed possession, so a touchdown here.
You won't let me bite you, bro. Wow.
Many people have called for this change before. They finally got it.
Hey, stop playing that goddamn bathroom.
In the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now the game reaches out to every
what?
team has a
And they
chance
just green.
to extend their season.
Smack.
So the plan has got to be.
They just green, you know.
You take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Tense moments in overtime of a Super Bowl. Remember, a touchdown doesn't yet clinch it as they come up on 2nd down. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Lawrence will throw.
Interception.
And the Chiefs are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. That is just a gigantic interception here in overtime of this playoff game. And now, Charles, all they need is 3 to win it.
That's exactly right, because now one possession, one field goal gets it done. They force a lot of big turnovers in the regular season, Brandon, but none come bigger than that one right there here in the playoffs. They get a chance to put this one away.
Devon Hamilton with the tackle. This being their 2nd opportunity in overtime, 3rd overall drive, see if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking
Oh no, he slipped. You saw that shit? That's my fault putting on rain. And that nigga was just running. He just slipped in the middle of fucking running, bro.
That's his third sack here tonight.
Like that nigga was that, and that nigga got on my ass quick. Man, that was good. That was some good ass football.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They're going to look to throw. Man open left side is Brown. Well, big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
I'm not injured.
Now Mahomes. He'll try to do it himself.
Why did he?
Why you catch that shit? Why you catch it?
Bro, this nigga, man, I almost launched that bitch, bro. Nigga, Chelsea was wide ass open, bro.
Hey, you knew I got the ball, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying, nigga.
Now on 1st and 10.
I can get a fumble out there.
A handoff as they run the counter play.
You done threw some interceptions. There ain't nobody fumbled yet. This is very, very hard. This was last year, but last year
a little thrown
off that bitch up.
I don't think
This
it's
is a little
overhyped.
different.
And I think that for most teams, you're hoping that your mind overrules your body because your body's looking for slippers and bedtime.
Oh,
They're looking
man.
for pajamas. But in
You
this
holding
case,
on
you
to
got to
that.
stay
I
with
give
it
that.
mentally.
I've been
And
liking
a lot of
his
teams
ass
do.
up.
They never
Holding
change
on to
their
it.
watches. They always say on East Coast time and just go ahead that way to try and defeat any of the effects of moving to the West.
Hey.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they
Damn, man.
but he's inside the 5.
Oh, I can kick a field goal.
He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and
Well, you
fake
better do what you gotta
it
do,
to
bud.
this
Keep
play.
on like giving that opportunity, bro. I'm kicking it.
Someone should
I
break
know,
wide
right?
open.
No, this is Adams, bro. Oh, yeah, what kind of?
Deep into the
Bro,
overtime
who is that?
period. And the Jaguars have done it.
Damn.
Jacksonville, the Super Bowl champions.
Fuck. I won one overtime. He won one overtime. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. Get juice poured on him and shit. Man, this shit
That's
crazy.
pretty phenomenal right there. It
This
actually
shit
gave me
good.
chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever.
I ain't gonna lie, this nigga did it. Hey, it was him. He MVP of the game. If he ain't MVP of the game, then somebody lying.
That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Commissioner Goodell going to make the presentation as he hands that Lombardi trophy to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions.
Oh,
yeah. I would have thought your quarterback would have got it, man. My quarterback.
My running
So
back.
that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports.
Who was
So
that?
for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.
Your aunt. M26 17, man, get the hell out of here. 6.